Hello everyone, Houston Shelton. So I'm just going to share a way for the backyard guys like myself that gets a little bit of wax. Easy way to kind of improv way here to just melt it down, get it where wax moths and the beetles can't get to it, because the beetles will get into stuff like this. They find pollen and maybe a little honey or something in it. So I got a crock pot that somebody was throwing away. Don't have a lid, but what I do is I just take this board, and just lay it on the top of it. Does a good job about holding the heat in. This is just a empty super. It ain't even nailed together. It's just really just sitting there, and to kind of help hold in some of the heat. And then you just take what wax you come up with out of the yard and melt it down. That's an old block that I'd forgot about. Had 2 or 3 of them, wax moth that got to it, but just on the surface. But I'll melt that down, it'll be fine. I just take a little bit of water, pour it in there, and sorry about moving the camera so quick. Dump it in, dump it in a 5-gallon bucket. I do strain it just a little bit, run it through, you can see what it's caught there, propolis and such, and it comes out pretty clean. I don't have a block made up right now, but it turns out okay. If you're a backyard guy, you ought to think about trying to cycle through your wax. You can't do a whole box all at once, but you can take a few frames ever so often, and just give them back fresh foundation, or don't use foundation if you don't, but definitely cycle through the wax. That's kind of the bee's filter. But like I said, you just take a little bit of water. Make sure you always got water in your crock pot. Turn it up on high, and just let it melt down. It'll turn liquid, and I just take a cup here, and I'm dipping it, just an old sour cream cup, dipping it out of there, and you just kind of pour it slow. That way it filters through, gets most of it out. You can do it 2 or 3 times. Does a good job. But maybe that'll help somebody that don't have lots and lots. I wait till I get a bunch of the big ones, into the big jug, and fire up the turkey fryer and melt them down like everybody else. But if you guys got a small 1 or 2 hives, maybe this will help you out. All right, thanks for checking it out. Houston Shelton Bees. God bless.